Friday's flooding, Camp Taum Sauk in Lesterville, about 2 hours south of St. Louis, is now raising money to recover. That rain and damage forced campers to be rescued by the National Guard. Tonight, we continue to hear stories from local families grateful their campers are safe.
I had no idea they would go through what they did. We are grateful. We were blessed.
Will Stiles, grateful to be sitting with his granddaughter Addie, reflecting on a week at camp this soon-to-be sixth grader will never forget.
It was really scary. I was really worried that my cabin was going to get struck by lightning and there was going to be fire. But I mean, the opposite happened. Like, there was too much water.
Camp Taum Sauk in Lesterville, Missouri, posted these photos to their Facebook page of the damage caused by the rushing floodwaters. Addie told me about the storm that rolled in overnight, forcing her and more than 200 other campers and counselors to seek higher ground.
They told us that we should bring a couple things and that some of the cabins are going to sleep in the dining hall for my cabin.
By Friday morning, Camp Taum Sauk was inaccessible by roads, and the National Guard was called in. Addie described getting rescued by military helicopter.
I had a little bit of joy because, I mean, I got to ride a helicopter, and that's not something that everyone gets to do, like, one day on a random Friday.
Stiles says his family has a long history with Camp Taum Sauk. His children and grandchildren have all gone there, and now his daughter helps run the camp.
Knowing that your family has had such a connection to that camp for so many years, is it hard to just digest the damage that it did sustain? Yeah. I can tell you're emotional about it.
Well, you would too, you know, if the horses are part of the family down there.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, they were trapped and they couldn't get to dry land.
In the GoFundMe launched by the camp to help its recovery efforts, they say many of their horses are still missing or have passed away. Despite the terrifying experience, Addie is choosing to remember the good things about camp.
That's why I'm going to go there again. You know, gonna be a survivor.
And as we mentioned, the camp started a GoFundMe to help rebuild. We have put a link to that inside this story on the First Alert 4 News app.